Could I take certain serial killers in a fight? Some of these guys, I like my chances. And others, yeah, maybe we just kind of move on. Okay, come on. Look at this guy. And he looks like he was already 80 years old during the Civil War. See, Fish was in his 60s by the time he was arrested, so physically, yeah, I should be able to destroy him, right? I mean, I'm faster, I'm stronger, probably have significantly more calcium in my bones. So yeah, should be an easy win. But, here's the thing about Fish. Guy was a hardcore sadomasochist who intentionally embedded needles inside his own groin and abdomen. See, he also repeatedly hit himself with a nail-studded paddle. I'm sorry, what? This right here is the perineum. I think I'm pronouncing that right. More commonly known as the taint. Albert Fish would stick needles in there on purpose. The man turned his chode into a fucking pin cushion. And this is his actual x-ray. Those little lines there, those aren't like scratches on the photograph. Those are needles still inside him. So now I got a serious problem. Because I might be able to like hurt Albert Fish, but hurting Albert Fish apparently wasn't much of a deterrent. I mean, the man was said to be looking forward to the electric chair. How do you fight that guy? I mean, what if I land a big right hook and he just goes like, no, I'm done. I'm not getting in a fist fight with a man who might come in his pants every single time I hit him. I mean, imagine trying to explain that fight afterwards. Like, oh, how'd the fight go? Oh, well, I mean, technically I won, but didn't feel like a victory. So yeah, I probably beat Albert Fish, but I probably need a few years of therapy. Okay, so this one depends heavily on the era. Like young BTK? I don't know. Look at him here. I mean, he doesn't look especially intimidating, but looks reasonably fit. And he looks like he could handle himself during an argument over a lawnmower. I'm not saying he'd definitely win. I'm saying young Dennis Rader might make me work for it at least. But nowadays, oh, I would kick his ass. Look at him. It'd be like fighting that hobo in the dungeon from Aladdin. And yeah, I know that's just Jafar in costume. But quite the fucking costume, by the way, isn't it? Look at that posture. Crooked neck. Quite a transformation. Yeah, modern BTK looks like he'd like throw one punch, miss, then need to sit down and discuss his circulation. So yeah, I'm feeling confident here. But there's another very important question. What is Dennis Rader wearing when he shows up to the fight? Because if Rader shows up like this, or wearing this, no way. What the fuck is this look? Demetrius called it a Russian doll in our Killer Drip episode, link in the description. Dennis walks into the gym wearing that. No, I'm climbing through the bathroom window. I mean, not because I think he's gonna beat me. I just don't want to touch whatever is happening here. I mean, you can't fight someone who has completely removed shame from the equation. I mean, I'm worried about looking stupid. Well, kind of. He clearly is not. So yeah, young BTK, maybe competitive current BTK, boom, gets demolished. Provided he arrives dressed like a normal human being. Here's the thing. Okay, I know what everyone's gonna say. Oh, look how big he is. Hear me out. Big doesn't always mean tough. Think back for a sec to elementary school. The guy you thought was probably the toughest in school. I mean, can you picture him? He's probably just tall. But did you ever actually see him fight? No, he was just bigger than everybody. So we all just kind of collectively decided, yeah, that guy could kill us. See, I went to see Odyssey last night. It was pretty awesome. Ed kind of reminds me of that Cyclops. 4 eyes though, I guess, and not one. I feel like Ed would kind of move like that, you know, like they're sluggish and slow. Like you'd hear him coming from like 3 rooms away. Boom, boom, boom. Plenty of time to prepare. But I mean, if he does get a hold of you, like the Cyclops, I mean, does shit to your head. And hey, sorry if that was a Odyssey spoiler, but if you didn't know there was a Cyclops in Odyssey, I don't know what to tell you. By the way, there's people inside the Trojan horse. Okay, but how big was he, okay? Let's check his stats. Yeah, this ain't elementary school, that's for sure. Listed at 6'9", 300 pounds. Yeah, that's serious. Okay, so for comparison, let's see how he stacks up. So, Muhammad Ali, 6'3", 210 to 220. Wimp. Look at this tiny little bitch. All right, okay, but how about George Foreman? No, not the fucking grill. Although that would probably be a better matchup for me. I could take the grill. Probably.
I like waking up to the smell of bacon. Sue me.
Okay, Foreman, 6'3", 230. Okay, we're getting a bit closer in the weight department. How about Lennox Lewis, 6'5", 250. Okay, I'm getting there. Still though, I mean, me? I'm only like 6'2", 205. Ed has 7 inches and almost 100 pounds on me. Wow. And the other problem though with Ed is like, he doesn't sound intimidating, right? Like, have you ever heard him talk? He's got that calm, polite voice.
I say, wow, this is insane.
That would throw me off. I'd be expecting like this roaring giant, and instead he'd be like, well, Josh, I think the difficulty you're going to encounter is my considerable size advantage. And I'd just be like, yeah, Ed, that's becoming increasingly clear. Okay, but hold on. Now I'm just curious. Yeah, Shaq, 7 foot 1 inch, 325 pounds. There we go. So Ed Kemper is basically 2 inches shorter and only 25 pounds lighter than Shaquille O'Neal. That's not good news. Just imagine like Shaq with glasses quietly walking towards you while describing exactly how he's going to kick your ass. No thanks. Okay, you know what? How about this? Andre the Giant, yeah. 7'4", 520. 520 pounds. Take that, Ed. Unfortunately, the question is whether I could take Ed Kemper, and no, I'm not gonna mess with Ed. Fuck no. Look at him, scary guy. I'm telling you, most of these guys you can find a few normal photos, where they don't look like the fucking maniacs that they are. Like this one here of Ed. What a goof. Oh, bumblebutt. But Panzram? Yeesh. This one is his wedding day. Kidding. But can you imagine? Carl, sweetheart, could you smile for just one? No. Like think about Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he's tough, right? And he's so badass in Commando, putting on that eye black and shit, But I mean, even he had a softer side. Yeah, don't be fooled. This is the same movie, same character. Yeah, that's John Matrix feeding a deer from the palm of his hand. What an insane montage. Like in the 80s, man. Seriously, though, I mean, look at these pics. Loosen up, pal. I mean, you're just going around humping hobos and boxcars and shit. Why the long face? He is apparently pretty strong guy, too. I mean, years of prison labor, working on farms, railroads, logging, all that like old-timey shit where your job was basically just lifting heavy objects until your spine disappears. So, I mean, it's not like Albert Fish where I'm just fighting basically like a haunted breadstick. And I mean, what's my plan here? Punch him? This man spent most of his life being beaten in prisons and somehow came out of it angrier. The guy wrote an autobiography. I have a copy. Look. It's called Butchering Humanity. Catchy title. Listen to the opening paragraph, okay? In my lifetime, I have murdered 21 human beings. I have committed thousands of burglaries, robberies, larcenies, arsons, and last but not least, I have committed sodomy on more than 1,000 human beings. For all these things, I'm not the least bit sorry. I have no conscience, so that doesn't worry me. I don't believe in man, God, nor the devil. I hate the whole damned human race, including myself. Yeah. It doesn't sound like he's got too much to lose, does it? See, most people entering a fight, they got things they want to protect. Their health, future, dignity maybe. Carl Panzram, he didn't even appear to be interested in protecting Carl Panzram. And that's a massive, massive advantage. I'm telling you though, like this book, it's crazy. I mean, just let's flip to like a random page. It's just wild. Here we go. Okay. At that place and time, I got to be an experienced wolf. I knew more about sodomy than old boy Oscar Wilde ever thought of knowing. I would start the morning with sodomy, work as hard at it as I could all day and sometimes half of the night. I was so busy committing sodomy that I didn't have any time left to serve Jesus as I had been taught to do in those reformed schools. It's a lot of sodomy, basically. That's what he's saying. It's like a lot. Okay, fine, yeah, let's talk about Dahmer. I kind of picture the whole thing kind of going down like some weird movie scene, right? Like I come into the venue and there's like 50 mannequins just standing all around the room. It's dark. I'm slowly just making my way through, tapping each one on the shoulder. Jeff? He's like, they're just from his personal stash, right? He brought them all from the department stores and all of that. As long as he doesn't got a set of dumbbells with him, I think I got a pretty good shot. Maybe he doesn't even throw a punch. Maybe he just spends the entire fight trying to convince me to hydrate, right? Like he's like, oh, you look thirsty, Josh. I'm like, no, I'm good. Here, like I brought this from home. It's like, nah, definitely good, man. No chance I'm consuming anything Dahmer brought with him. Water, Gatorade, orange, nothing. Let alone snacks, right? I guess the other thing is Dahmer's definitely showing up drunk though, right? Again, advantage me. I think. I guess it depends on how drunk, because there's kind of that sweet spot, right? Like if he's had 3, maybe 4 beers, it's probably slower. Reactions are bad. If he's like blackout, like Dahmer drunk, I don't know. He blacks out like when he beat that guy, right? Doesn't remember it. Blacked out. The other thing is, you know that his dad Lionel's going to be like his corner man, right? Then, after the fight, Lionel's going to go do like 50,000 television appearances. Gloves haven't even been removed yet. Lionel's already sitting across from Barbara Walters. Then he writes another book, Fighter's Story. Chapter 1. Was it something I did? Classic Lionel in the end. Guy would give an interview to an ATM camera. So, could I take Dahmer? I think so. Take away the drugs, the surprise, the dumbbells, the mannequins, anything he brought from home, and take away Lionel. Yeah, I like my chances. It's a lot of conditions, though. I'll give you that. So, what have we learned? Aside from, nothing. Apparently, I could maybe beat Jeffrey Dahmer, possibly beat an elderly Albert Fish, and definitely beat Dennis Rader if his circulation is acting up. Everybody else, not looking great. See, I started this episode feeling pretty confident. I'm 6'2". I'm 205 pounds. I've watched Rocky like 1,000 times. But after actually looking into these guys, I'm realizing that most of my fighting strategy is just kind of like removing everything dangerous from the room and hoping they arrive tired. But now I want to hear from you. Who should I fight next? So give me one guy you think I could take and one who you think would beat the absolute shit out of me. If there's enough good suggestions, maybe I'll do another one. Another round, so to speak. So, subscribe, leave your matchups in the comments, and remember, I'm only brave enough to challenge people who are dead, elderly, or serving multiple life sentences. I know my limits. I'm Josh, this is Breakfast Cereal, and I'll see you in the next one.